There's an upcoming art sale, and artist Linda Mary, as well as an individual by the name of Mandy Howard is here with me. Mandy is with the, she's actually the customer care representative for the Ontario SPCA here in the Brockville area. It's the Leeds and Grenville Center. And we have art that we're going to be talking about. And I really think that you should listen to this because it's very interesting. So thank you, Linda, for coming in today, sitting down and talking about this the art. Now, this is going to be on sale on Saturday, August the 17th. Mm-hmm. It's it's going to be Shop the Street Dog Days of Summer, right? It's going to be included in that event. Mm-hmm. So what will you be bringing to the sale?
Okay. Well, there is an artist who recently passed away who donated all his art to a girl who is in charge of our art group. And her main purpose was to have the art given to people who really would enjoy it and love it. And the money from half the profits would go to the Legion, and the other half would go to the Brockville Animal Care Center.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So we did the Legion part, and now we're doing for the animals this time. So it's, as you said, it's going to be on the 17th of this month, and it's on King Street, but right at the intersection of Market Street.
Okay.
So usually there's a lot of people going to the market and coming down that way, so they've given us a prime place to do this fundraiser. And there's going to be, I think, in excess of 45, 50 paintings there.
45 to 50 paintings.
Yeah.
Whoa,
so there'll be a good
lot.
selection.
Okay.
And all the paintings are $75, no matter what the subject, what the size. Some are bigger, some are smaller. But we felt that that was a very reasonable rate. And the money is going to a good cause, for sure.
Definitely.
Help the little animals and, just make them have happy homes.
Happy homes. So this was a surprise, Mandy, for the animal center.
It absolutely was, and the most wonderful kind of surprises.
Yes,
for sure.
Yes, and what will the funds be used for?
So the funds will go for the operations of the center and the care of the animals to make sure they have everything that they need to be comfortable until they find their forever homes.
Oh, that's awesome. So Jeremy's paintings, what are they? Are they? Are we talking oils? What are we talking for?
Well, in this particular selection, they're all acrylics.
These are all acrylics?
He did paint in oil as well over the years.
Uh-huh.
He was born in 1949, right here in Brockville.
Oh, he's a Brockvillian.
And he started painting at the age of 8 and was quite good, I guess, as a young child.
Yes.
And so he ended up going to St. Lawrence College and studying fine art there for some time. And then he left there, and he actually went to Yellowknife, Northwest Territories, where he got a job there in the graphic imaging department. So he still was doing artistic things, but for a different reason.
Yes. He was making a living with the expertise he had.
And I'm sure he continued to paint while he was up north. He didn't stop, for sure, because there's lots of these scenes that you will see in the paintings that are going to be on display on the 17th, that especially one of an oil rig and oilman. And it's amazing. They're, really rough and tumble looking guys, but it's a very beautiful, attractive painting. So I'm sure that kind of thing was done while he was up north. Mm-hmm. But most of the scenes that he did around here were of houses that have been around for years and years. And actually, the house that he lived in until he passed was on... what is the name of this? Chislett Street. Yes. And it's the oldest house in Brockville.
1838, I understand.
Yeah, that's
Isn't
right.
That amazing?
Yeah. And it really looks, it's a dead ringer for the house that as it stands today.
So people would recognize that house when they see the painting.
Yeah. And there's a lot of paintings like that, too. There's another one, which I don't have with me here today, but it's down by the water. And it's the doctor's house. And it even has a sign out in front of it to this day that says Dr.
Whatever. Yes.
I can't remember the name
no, that's
exactly,
fine.
but it looks like that too. You would recognize it right away.
So what are the paintings that you brought today? What are those that you've brought?
The paintings that I brought today, and I'm going to have to turn the page here because I want to make sure I get it right.
Yes.
Is the house that I was talking about on Chislett Street.
Right.
And it's the oldest house in Brockville, as I mentioned, and it was his apartment and studio where he lived till he passed. The second one is called Beat the Heat, and at St. Lawrence Park.
Oh.
And it's really cute. It's a little girl jumping, holding her nose, jumping into
In
the
water?
Yeah, but you can see the rowing club buildings in the background and everything. Like he was quite good at representation, and you recognize these things.
Yes.
And the last one that we have is Tall Ships Brockville Empire Sandy, which is a ship that comes quite often, and I think it will be back again this summer.
Well,
next summer?
next year. We're hoping. We don't know yet, but we're hoping that
that
it
we're
will
going to
be
get
one
them
of them.
back again.
Yes,
yeah. And it's really lovely too. And you get the idea of size because beside it is a very tiny little boat, and then
really?
Empire Sandy looks quite large beside it. So. Yeah,
These sound
with
so
with the sails
interesting.
down, just one big sail up.
That's up.
Yeah.
Oh my heavens!
It's having a rest there in the water.
Wow. I wonder. It sounds like he painted like all the time. It's
He
like
did.
it was his passion.
He did, and it was, I'm sure, because I think my friend Nancy had a total of almost 150 paintings that were given to her to dispose of. So we've done pretty well. We've gotten through a lot of them, and a lot of people are happy to get them. And one of them actually was bought by the mayor. He took it, and it's in the courthouse now too.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, so that's kind of nice. It was one of
nice.
the Highlanders when they march downtown when they have a parade.
Yes.
So it was that at the square. So it
he's
would
really
go-
captured Brockville, hasn't he?
Yeah, the people and the places for sure. Yeah.
So, really, all of Brockville should come out and see these paintings because their property or their home or something that they've done they can relate to might have been painted by Jeremy.
Yeah. More probably he has. Yeah. He was pretty everywhere doing things like that, all different subjects, people, animals, places, water, houses, buildings. Yeah.
So was this his wishes that these be sold and that
Yes.
the
And
monies?
those two specific charities. Yes. Yes. So
Isn't
we're
that
trying to
great?
honor his last wishes.
Oh wow. Oh my heavens. So they're going to be all these paintings are going to be downtown, right near Market Street.
Yeah. At the end of Market on the King Street side.
Yeah, okay. And so they'll be right there. People can come down, have a look at them. What about paying for them? How do you need cash, check, credit card? Like, how can they pay for their paintings?
Well, because you're going to be taking the money,
Oh, okay.
I will let you answer that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm not sure.
I believe that we're doing cash and check.
Okay, cash and check. All right.
We don't have the mobile abilities to do the credit or debit.
All right, so be prepared if you're coming down. The paintings are $75, as you have indicated, and make sure to either bring a check and or cash if you think that there's going to be something. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of paintings that people will want to purchase.
Yeah. And there's bank machines close by.
Yes, yes, you're absolutely right. There is.
So
There
that's
is.
helpful.
Yes,
Walk
yes.
a block and you can go to a cash machine.
Of course.
Good.
So these paintings that they're all to go, right? The 75 paintings, they're to go, and you people will reap the benefit
We absolutely will.
of his wishes, his last wishes. Isn't that wonderful?
I think he'd be happy.
I think he'd be very, very happy with what has transpired here, and that that some of these are going to be hanging in people's homes, part of Brockville.
Yes. They really are.
Through
They're
his
a
eyes.
cross section of Brockville,
Yeah.
for sure.
Ladies, thank you for coming in and sitting down with me. This is a good story. I love this.
Happy ending.
Happy ending indeed. Yeah. So thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you.